With this video, we're going to start chapter 5 of the textbook, which is about consumer welfare and policy analysis. So far, what we've seen is how the consumer makes decisions and how those decisions are going to depend on the parameters like prices of the good and the consumer's income and so forth. In other words, we summarize those things via a demand function. As economists, we want to understand not just what happens when there's some change to the market, but also whether those changes are good or bad. Now, to say whether something is quote-unquote good or quote-unquote bad, we need to be able to measure consumers' welfare. So when we're trying to decide on what policy should be implemented, we really need to be able to ask whether that improves or diminishes the overall welfare of the consumers. So a quick outline of what we're going to do in this chapter is first we're going to understand how we measure consumer welfare. Then we're going to see how we can actually use this idea of the expenditure function, which we saw in the last chapter, to define certain measures of consumer welfare. And then we'll use these tools that we develop, these measures of welfare that we develop, to look at the impacts of a few different types of policies, like taxes, subsidies, quotas, and so forth.